with everyone. Legions, ladies, and the Mod Squad Art Studio. Making friendships along the way. Sharing everything we know. Get ready as Tanya and Stacy welcome you to the show. Calling all ladies, we're ready to go. It's Legions, ladies, live.
Let's go.
Run! And art by Ackerman. All right, it is time for Mod Squad. Last time that I was in charge, it became a total sausage fest. We bashed women, we bashed Motu. But we've got Stacy here. Hi, Stacy.
Hi, but not my hands.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I don't know. Oh yeah, you can't see me, can you? It's my face.
We can see your face.
It's my face. So this is technically Tanya's fault.
Oh boy.
So Tanya and Kevin, I don't know if anyone knows what they're doing, but they're actually back in Ohio today. And they're going to the Dayton Air Force Museum. And Brian's like, well, that sounds like fun. We should join them for my birthday.
Oh.
So that's what we're doing.
And so you found us another lady to jump in on the Mod Squad, right?
No. I
Damn
sent it in our
Stacy.
little Mod Squad group, but it doesn't seem like anyone's joining.
Wow.
I mean, I could have just not showed up at all and been like, haha, Curtis.
Suck
Sorry.
it, loser.
Yeah. But I was like, no, because I told him I would be here. It's like, but I have to go pick up Zane at 9:30 because Zane's not here. I have to go, and he doesn't have his license yet. So I got to go pick him up. And then I got to make sure everybody in my house is awake and ready. Because, that's my job.
Well, it
So-
is what it is.
So you're just going to have to see me for, 20 more minutes.
All right. We will thoroughly try to torpedo the show so that nobody ever watches Mod Squad again.
Oh, they'll watch when me and Tanya are back together.
Watch us get to 1,000 subscribers while you guys are out.
Oh my God, that would be. I'll be like, damn, Tanya, we suck.
All right. Well, it is what it is. We're glad we got to see you for a second and tell Brian happy birthday for us.
I will.
Happy birthday, Brian.
Happy birthday, Brian.
All right. Carlo, how are you doing today, sir?
Well, I drank too much caffeine last week, so now I'm on 0 caffeine, and I just woke up after like 3 hours sleep. So I'm here,
That sounds like fun.
here and ready to paint.
And Kyle, how are you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Cool. Let's see who we got in the chat so far, and then we'll see what everybody's working on. We got Freaks Figures out there on both channels, so welcome. We've got Darla Ackerman. I know her. She was just up here, but she's not here now. The Amir is here. We'll see if he joins to make this a real Mod Squad.
Darla could always jump on.
That would be great. I don't foresee that happening, but that would be awesome if she did. We've got Michael in the chat. Michael's going to be very disappointed because Kevin's not here, and so there are no pretty lady videos today to play. And then Hayes is working, but he is here in the chat. Says good morning. Wait a minute. I think I do have. Let's see about. I think I've got this one.
Y'all ready to paint? Let's get this collab rolling.
There you go.
Tanya should cosplay as that for Legion's Con.
She may as well. Kevin already gave her her voice. So
I know.
Yeah.
I'll tell Tanya, me and her need to cosplay as the painting lady.
Ladies. Yeah. You just gotta make sure you get those really big brushes that make no sense for painting action figures.
Well, yeah.
Well, We are sorry that we will not get to paint with you today, Stacy, but appreciate you popping in. And if there are any actual ladies out there that customize, that want to jump on, hint, hint, Darla.
Darla.
Yeah. Then we would love to have you so that this really is a Legion's Ladies Mod Squad. So
We have a chat. Me and Tanya, have a chat for the ladies if they want to paint, and it's just been silent lately.
You need to send out like the bat signal, but you need to send out the lady signal. It's just like the silhouette of a big breasted female. And
So my silhouette.
there you go. and see if anybody comes running.
Oh, Brian's awake.
Oh, there he is. Between Brian and Tanya, they ruined our mod squad.
Brian's like, you don't even have to get on at all. I said, I do because I told Curtis I would be there.
Brian's just wanting you to stiff me, just not even show up. Yeah, I love it.
I was like, no, I said, I got to show up, which of course, this is the one when Carlo's here, when I've been working on that dragon the whole time and he hasn't been here, which
Oh,
I'm about to
no.
go grab it. I'm still not done with that. I'm about to go grab it.
Oh, that's great, Stacy.
Darla says, this is the first time I've gotten to play World of Warcraft all week, so that wins. First off, I'm calling bullshit on that. Because I was traveling for a couple days this week and she could have done whatever the hell she wanted. But yeah. So
She's probably busy.
call them bullshit. Bullshit.
All right, here, Carlo. Can you see mine?
Ooh.
Oh, I sure can. That's little on my
Mhm.
screen. Is that purple?
It's like a dark blue,
Oh, okay. Sweet.
and then it's like blue into black. Oh, it's hard to do this with this
Oh,
camera.
that's awesome, Stacy.
I need to do the tail some more because it's gonna be like a flame, and I
Mhm.
still need to do the eyes. I was gonna do that today, but I don't really have time. So
No, it's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see it finished.
so next week I should be able to finish this.
All right.
Very
Next
cool.
week I won't be here.
Oh my gosh, when are you going to be here then?
Well, it's candy season, so there's no telling. Next week I'm going to be at this convention, the statue convention. So, I'll peek in, see what you're doing.
Darla says, I was working on Cape's Mr. Smartass. I'm not sure if she's talking to Kyle or Carlo there.
I'm gonna say she's talking to you.
Me? Oh, I don't
Don't
I
tell
don't
this on
think
us.
that she would call me that.
No, she'd just call you smartass, not Mister.
Benny stopped in and says, hi, Stacy.
Hi, Benny.
And then he says he wish he wasn't working. He says, love you all, miss you guys. Yeah, we need you to customize with us again soon, Benny. It's been a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Michael said, oh, Curtis, you got promoted. You surely just smartass. Now I'm Mr. Smartass. I'm pretty sure she was talking to Calero Benson over there.
That messes me up when you say that.
That was, I think that Jordan started that. So,
Yeah, it's Jordan.
yeah.
It doesn't surprise me.
All right. Well, let's see what we're working on. I guess I will start. I was going to do some dremeling and sanding and stuff today, but like I have to mute when I'm doing that. And since I'm running the show, that didn't seem very smart. So I spent the morning cleaning my desk off so that I could paint instead because it was just covered with sand and sawdust and all that. So I will instead be painting, and I am still working on I finished this head that has no resemblance to any particular person that might sue me, but that is finished, and so now I'm working on the rest of him. So I'll be working on, I've got the torso here and a bunch of armor pieces that are primed, and I will be working on getting some shiny metal on there. I did pick up, this is a little spoiler for the travel toy video coming this week, so sorry for anybody watching, but this was my travel toy that I picked up as kind of just research for the custom that I'm working on. So I will be using that to help assist in color coordination. All right, we'll go over to Calero. What you got?
I am working on this gun for the orc. I'm doing the hoses. I got to put more coats of orange and yellow. Earlier this week, I did the red, silver,
That looks sweet.
and maybe if I get to it, I get to the torso. I don't know how far I'll get, but we'll see.
Very cool. Michael, no, it's called Best Action. It's like AXN, Best Action figures. So, like I said, I'm spoiling my travel toy video that's going to be dropping Monday, but you know, it is what it is. And Carlo, what you got going on?
So I was going to sculpt. I have a pedestal for like my base for the project I'm working on, but my iPad just died, so it's charging up for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna paint this little Oni belt for Tristan's statue project he's got coming up. So we have another 48-hour paint fest ahead of us, and then I should be done.
Nice. Very cool. And Stacy, what you got working on?
Me, I did my hair this morning. I went to the gym.
Very nice.
I did cycle circuit. Yeah, and I did my hair. I
So
washed
what is cycle circuit? Like you go
Cycles?
from machine to machine or something?
Yeah, so cycle circuit is it's like they have it like in a circle, and it's like the cycling bike, the spinning bike, and
Mhm.
then they have a different station next. So like you just keep moving to the left, like you get 50 seconds on, 10 seconds to get to the next station.
Mhm.
So like today it was we did like a cycling, and then it was like squatting and raising up, you know, like we did planks, we did this stupid sit up into a Russian twist, which I don't know if you know what that is, but it's dumb.
No, it sounds like a sexy pretzel.
No, it's not. But it was a good workout, and a couple of the ladies that were there this morning, like we all like to sing along with the music, so we were singing really loud to Fall Out Boy
Gotcha.
when that was on. So it was fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, but then I came home, showered, and got ready, and made a cup of coffee, which now I'm like, oh, maybe I didn't want to drink coffee today. But I'm drinking some coffee with some sugar-free pumpkin spice because it's August, so it's pumpkin season.
Yeah, usually I deliver a whole bunch of pumpkin spice. I haven't seen it this year.
It was in my grocery store like the past several weeks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is August 1st.
Yeah.
You know what that means, Stacy?
What?
It means if somebody joins us to paint for the first time, they will get a care package courtesy of me that comes with brushes, a figure, and parts.
I mean, it's my first time. So that would be a good opportunity for people to join, but
Yeah. So if there's anybody out there that is not taking the plunge yet, today might be the day. You might want to throw that in your Mod Squad chat for any ladies out there that want to paint for the first time.
Let me do.
Although I don't know if I was a lady and I'd not been on here painting before, I don't know that I'd want my first time to be without you and Tanya here.
Probably not. So maybe I'll save that for next week.
Yeah, so it's the first 3 people throughout the month of August that come on here to paint for the first time. So we'll see. We'll see if we get anybody.
Hopefully we do. And I'm super excited to do the customizing event at Legion's Con.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That's going to be a lot of fun because I've not got to experience that yet.
Yep. Yep, that'll be nice.
But all right, well, Zane just texted me. He said, I'm ready to come home.
Oh, all right. Well, you have
So-
a fun day, and tell Tanya that we're mad at her. And yeah. So
I'll send some pictures, post them up. But yeah, it should be a fun day. And there's I guess there's a Star Wars exhibit there. So
okay.
and Brian and the boys love Star Wars. I mean, I like it. It's okay. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. So I'm excited for that too. So
Well,
I will,
you guys have a great day, and we will catch you next time.
all right, see you guys later.
Later.
See ya.
See ya.
I am just going to say right now, the next time that Tanya asks me to host Mod Squad, if she doesn't have some ladies ready to go, I'm going to say no. I cannot be the only lady on here. It's ridiculous. I
'Cause you
know
got the hair.
I'm the unofficial Legion's lady, but come on now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start hopping in that picture at Legion's Con now.
Yeah, I know. They never invite me to take a picture with them. You know, it's like only when they need something from me, only when I got to run the show. But when it comes to picture time, yeah, Curtis isn't a lady all of a sudden. So
Didn't Iz get in one of those? I think he did.
I'm not sure. I know.
I think the first one.
I think Stoke just got into one at CarberCon. Oh, look at this. We got Rocco here. It says morning all. Morning, Rocco.
What's up, Rocco?
And then Pickle D is here. Says morning. Pickle D, if you would like to come on and hang out with us, it's already a sausage fest. So let us know.
Hey, you
Mr.
said
C.
he'd do it this week.
Yeah. Mr. C, same thing. Oh, that's right. He said he was trying to ease the pain by watching Offworld, and then he said that we were uncharacteristically entertaining last night, and so it didn't ease any of his pain. So I apologized. I apologize for the rare occurrence that Offworld is actually entertaining. So
I got to weekend theaters, and then stuff came up. Print issues came up. I had to go address.
I gotta say, the lightning round has been very entertaining the last few weeks. So yeah,
that's probably some good stuff right there.
Yeah, if anybody is like only able to catch part of Offworld, I would catch the last part because it's definitely the best in my opinion. So Mr. C says, I enjoyed my first Offworld experience last night. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely was an experience. He said he was in the chat and he said this was interesting. Right. Exactly.
So Curtis, after your advice on the moving to the Citadel, away from the Citadel pots, 2 bottles, I am totally on board with that because I have spilled 3 or 4 bottles in this last week.
Oh wow.
Trying to use them. I have them sitting in this little paint tray holder now, so hopefully this will. They're back heavy, and the lid I think pulls it over as soon as you bump them.
Yep.
But yeah, that's awful. I hate
Yeah,
it.
the worst ones are the shades and the contrast because they're just so thin that they just go everywhere immediately.
Yep, that's what I just did. That's what I'm using now. So I have these, these bottles right here, which are the craft paint bottles, but I have a whole empty set that I got from like Hobby Lobby. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna just transfer everything into those. at a later date when I'm
Yeah.
done, when I can breathe. But yeah, that's gonna be the move.
Sounds like a good move. Take this out. That out.
And I got into heavy airbrushing last night. It's been a while since I've done that much airbrushing on anything. So I did this skin tone on Tristan's model, and
Yeah.
I did it how he wanted it. But then this one corner of it had like a bunch of saturation, and it was kind of like, I don't want to say glowing, but it's a character that's one of our Onis that we've done. He just turned it in statue form, but he liked how it was glowing, so we decided to put some object source lighting on it. Well, it didn't work out so well because, of course, it was yellow. It was yellow lightning that had to go over dark, and I don't know if anybody knows what happens when that happens, but everything goes green, and I knew it was going to go green, so I tried to like cut it off, like stop it from happening by laying down a white, like, base coat for it and using transparent, but then we didn't have the transparent yellow, so I had to use regular yellow, and so then it still went green. Yellow to the airbrush is super frustrating.
We have Legion's Ladies Live that popped in here, which I'm guessing is Tanya, and says, "Hey, let's go." Tanya, we're not talking to you, so go away. We're mad at Tanya right now. Everybody's allowed to watch but Tanya. I don't know that this is coming out as shiny as I want. I might have to use a different metallic.
So one of the things that I'm also trying to do, I'll just show you the handle of the, I guess, drumstick that we're doing. So this is what turned green. So now it's yellow from the lightning. And then the next thing I'm going to do is do gold around it to kind of hide some of the darkness. So our hopes will be to, and this is, I'll just show this right here. This is the airbrushing that we did.
Oh, that looks nice.
It actually is darker on this side, and I put some washes on that side, but he's starting to look like Arethyr. I said, "Are we just making an Arethyr statue?" He says, "I like the look."
Yeah, maybe.
Said, yeah. But yeah, it's frustrating.
We got Sideways Tanya here, and we're not talking to you, Tanya. So you can just go away.
Well, why not? It won't turn sideways. Why not?
Because we're mad at you right now.
Okay, why are you mad at me? What did I do?
Because you have me hosting Mod Squad, and I told you I didn't want it to be a sausage fest again. And then you got Stacy all excited about the trip you guys are taking to where she now wants to join you, to where she left, and now it's just a sausage fest again. And you got me no ladies in here to paint. It's August 1st. I'm prepared to give a care package away to any lady in here painting for the first time, and there's nobody here, and you've left me alone. I'm good enough to be a lady when you need me, but when it comes to picture time at Legion's Con, all of a sudden I'm not a lady anymore. So yeah, so we're mad. There you go.
First of all, I told Stacy we would meet them tomorrow for breakfast on our way away. I had nothing to do with
She
her
said that
decision
you guys told
to
them
not-
that about this amazing
Mod
trip
Squad
that you're
to
doing.
meet us today.
She said you guys told them about this amazing trip
Oh,
that you're doing, and
you're
you're going to see some
breaking
really.
up.
Said you're going to see some really cool stuff.
Hang on, I can't hear you. We're going through a dead area. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Hang on. Are we back?
Are you
Am I
back? I don't know. We can hear you fine. Can you hear us?
Yeah, we're going through a dead area. Sorry.
I think she's faking.
Give me a minute.
I don't think it's a real dead area. I think this is a fake hang up. Yep. She's not being for reals. Yeah, look at that fake disconnect. Look at that. Look at this fake disconnect. She got a little video that she plays that just has the circle going around. We're not falling for it, Tanya. We're not falling for your fake disconnect. Look at that. And then they'll log off to make it look like she dropped. Nope. I don't know about you guys. I'm not falling for it.
Well, she's going to be heading into a storm here in a minute.
Oh, look. All of a sudden her signal's back. Look at that. Oh, look at she's not even her screen didn't even lock up there. She just like holding that face. Look at that. We're not believing it. Not believing it, Tanya. Take your fake connection issues and go elsewhere. Let me get Mike in here and talk about all the lady figures again.
Mike bombs her show.
Yep. I'm going to message Van and say, you wanted to be a Legion's lady, right? Well, here's your chance. I'm just gonna blow up Tanya, and we're just gonna sit on this. Oh, she quote unquote disconnected. So Freak says I saw her breathing while she was still. Oh, well, it is what it is. If only there was a lady creator in my house that would jump on, but you know, apparently there's not. You know, like a part of the community that's just, you know, like one floor away from me that could just hop on. So
It's kind of funny that they would have a Star Wars exhibit at the Air Force Museum.
So I think I went to that before, and I don't know if it was when this was when I was a kid, but I don't know if it was the actual Star Wars or they had a program called Star Wars that NASA ran back in the day. And I
Yeah,
was
back in
super
the
pumped
80s.
up. Yeah, I was super pumped up about it, and then they're just talking about space stuff. I'm like, I thought they said Star Wars.
yeah, I'm pretty sure this is different. If I remember right, I think they've got like old planes and stuff that have been made up to look like ships from Star Wars and stuff.
Yeah,
So
better when I was a kid.
yeah,
I got satellites and stuff. And
But will they have-
diagrams.
Well, they have aliens on display since it's in Dayton.
Right. What's the Dayton and alien connection? I don't know if I'm aware of that.
When Area 51 wasn't established yet, when the Roswell crash happened, all the alien bodies were shipped over to Dayton, Wright Pat Air Force Base.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got aliens in Ohio, huh?
Yep.
That's a fun Ohio fact. Hey, I'm gonna share that with my kids.
That doesn't surprise me.
I thought you were talking about all the cosmics that Eric Miller was painting.
Just from my time in Ohio, I would say that aliens being there sounds pretty on point.
Mhm.
Well, maybe they crash landed over by Eric's house.
It's possible.
Those aren't real emus.
Yeah. Emus are in fact aliens. Every time that Eric's talking about emu feathers, he's really talking about alien feathers. You didn't know aliens had feathers, but apparently they do.
Yeah, we're gonna get feathered aliens in cosmic. That's the question.
That'd be cool. Freak says, well, first Freak says, come on, Darla, show us your process. And then he says, honestly, it'd be a perfect time to watch Darla work because I'm also doing soft goods at the moment. So, and then High Ass pops in here, says, good morning, everybody. He's probably already run 2 marathons already. So he's now relaxing by swimming across Lake Michigan.
Mhm.
Let's see. Salty Painter 619 says, all right, Curtis, how do I join? I can break up your sausage fest for about an hour before I head off to work. Send me a message on Facebook Messenger and I will send you the link. So, or on Instagram, either one. Just let me know once you have and I'll shoot you the link. Freak says, Twizzler, I know you're not on Instagram, but I did mention you in my post today. Looking forward to hanging out at Legions Con. There you go. That's cool. Grab that link. High Ass says, I've only swam in Lake Superior, but it's very cold. And this morning I've been lazy so far. I don't think that Twizzler's version of lazy is probably the same version of lazy that other people have. He's probably like, oh, I only walked 5 miles. I didn't even jog or anything. Man, I primed some of these parts that I'm going to paint silver in a lead belcher, and it's like very spotty. I didn't prime it very well. I don't know if it was too humid or what, but yeah, it looks like crap. Message sent. All right, let me take a look. I have sent you the link, and then I will be adding you to the YouTube chat that we have.
Gentlemen,
Yes.
we have a lady, a first-time lady coming on.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. She is of my household. And she likes to paint now.
Very cool.
So let me headphone real quick.
All right.
I think we got to.
Oh, we got an echo now.
Is there an echo now?
Yeah. When we talk, there is. Wait,
Okay, so-
I think it's gone now.
All right.
Yep, it's gone.
Say
Yeah,
hi.
it's gone.
Say hi, Jenny. See if this works.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey,
Is it still? Are we good now? Or
I think we're good.
yeah, we're good.
all right. Jenny, you want to show them what you're gonna work on?
I just
You just hold on to the camera.
okay. I'm working on one of the drums today.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
I don't know if I'm talking too low or if I
Yeah, you probably speak
No,
up. a
you're
little
good.
Okay.
So yeah, we have lightning bolts interlocking with drums on this other statue, and so we have about 4 or 5 of them in the paint. Tristan did his first version, and Jenny's real good at copying what we do. So
Yeah, I mean, I know I love the shield that I got from you guys at CarverCon, and then Darla just got her Legion's Ladies one in, and she said it looks amazing. So
oh yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, she was pretty excited. I was on my work trip, and she shot me pictures, and she's like, "Look at it." I'm like, yeah, that's cool. We had Salty Painter for a second, and then it looked like she was fixing something. So hopefully she'll be back. I was getting ready to pull her on screen, but she dropped off.
and then we're gonna have even numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I the only girl on stream right now?
Right now, yeah. We do have Darla in the chat says, "Hi, Jenny." You know, she really wanted to say hi, though she could join and be on screen with us. But
I brought Jenny to entice Darla. How about that?
there you go. We'll see if it works.
Hi, Darla.
So Jenny, tell everybody about your painting journey with Immortal Collections.
Well, I'm the fixer.
We've been told that you're the secret weapon.
I apparently have a pretty steady hand, and I kind of clean up afterwards, and sometimes I have to repaint the whole thing
So,
when sanding has gone awry.
yeah. So the one statue that I was working on last week, after it was all over, the skin tones did not work at all. And I told you at the end of the show, Curtis, that I thought I figured out how to fix it. Well, it didn't. It didn't fix it. The kids looked at it and they said, "This is not good. You can't leave it like this." So if my kids are telling me it's not good, like the little kids, then yeah, something had to happen. So I had to go with the airbrush unmasked and repaint the skins. And at that point, it was too far gone. So she actually rebased everything and then saved my butt. And now she's currently saving Tristan's butt on his statue. So she's the fixer.
Nice.
You started with the first set of, she started with Legion's shop stuff too, just fixing, right? You painted on some of the Legion shop.
Well, we did like
The goat heads for sure.
we did like an assembly line.
Yeah, we did.
For a lot of things. Just like I'd be on teeth, or you'd be on, some other part of it. You hand it to me when it's time to.
Yeah, if I could get the kids going, I'd have a whole factory here at the house.
It's the way to do it. Get everybody involved.
What is that?
I've just added Darla to our YouTube painting chat just in case she wants to jump on. To which Freaks Figures says, "We want Darla, we want Darla, we want Darla," with an exclamation point. So
what he told me to do.
and we've got Salty Painter with us. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Mod Squad.
Hello.
Thanks for having me.
And we've got Bimbo Brat. Welcome. How are you? We are good. So
Is this color on the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know who Salty Painter is. Are they in a cabal?
I am. I'm Patricia over there. My
Hi,
husband and
Patricia.
I are both in. So
Awesome.
well, thank you for joining us. Welcome.
thank you. Let me figure out my camera for a second.
Okay.
Kind of a last minute plan. It'll flip around in a second.
What do we got you working on today?
Morgulith.
Oh, what you
Nice.
doing with her?
We actually got a really good deal on 2, so we're keeping 1 stock for our collection, and I'm going to take this one and go with golds and reds and go more of an Aztec and make a bunch of soft goods and see what happens.
Oh, very cool. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That works.
yeah. She's screaming for it with this headdress.
Do you guys do a lot of customizing?
I do some when I get the time between work. That day job gets in the way all the time.
Understood. That, yeah.
Know the feeling.
Damn real life.
Yep. I do when I can. I like doing dwarves. They're probably my favorite because you can get really crazy with dwarves, I feel like.
For sure.
Water thing.
Mhm.
Oh, looks like we got Alan joining us. Welcome, Alan.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Alan.
Morning.
I tried.
You made it before the first hour is done. That's pretty good for you.
That's true. It's still very early.
Yeah.
I'm a night creature by trade.
Darla and I are constantly doing the, I love you more thing. And I know that I love her more because if she was on a YouTube show and asked me to be on, I would. So just saying.
Well, I'm pretty upset with Darla because she did not come help me with that scorpion in the pool last night.
That is crazy.
Where are you at? You had a scorpion.
I'm in Texas.
Oh, yeah, you'll have to. Yeah, lots of them over there.
I live in a cabin in the woods, so I love where I live. But scorpions,
Yeah,
I love
scorpions.
swimming, but I'm pretty sure that would make me stop swimming forever.
Fair.
I would just immediately fill my pool in with concrete.
I kept swimming through to the second scorpion of the evening.
Oh,
Oh my
Ew.
god.
No. Nope, that's nope.
Yep. Freak says, Alan, where's your wife?
She's in bed where sane people are this time of day.
I just imagine Alan getting up in the morning and looking over and seeing that she's in bed and go, hey, that's my wife.
I say that all the time.
Okay. I think I'm going to do some sponge work.
I hate how transparent UV paints are. I don't want to do 5 coats of this. I mix in regular yellow. Well, I keep the brightness, but up the opaqueness.
Definitely gonna have to do multiple coats over this blue.
Yeah. Alan, I ran into greening on my yellow when I was airbrushing the other day. Do you have any tips for that?
Well, number one, was your airbrush really clean?
Yeah. So the green came from going over a darker
Yeah.
a darker color. I just didn't think it would green over. It was on the back here, but it was green over top of like a maroon kind of red.
They say to do pink first when you're doing yellow.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, it was over pink, so that's
Oh,
why
really?
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, there wasn't enough pink, obviously.
So I end up dry brushing white in order to get that color block the way that I want it.
Okay.
Anytime I need like bright colors, or if I need the alcohol-based ink underneath to not bleed through in that way, then I find a white dry brush tricks it into bleeding through that.
Okay.
And then stopping. But
well, I have more to do. Yeah.
But I know your work, and you're better at this than me. So don't ask me for advice.
I don't. Jenny did most of that.
I could paint an undead pirate lady, but yeah.
Yeah. I just wing it until I figure it out. But this green definitely threw me for a loop. And I watched videos on it, trying to figure out how to make that not happen. Even orange. I mean, I feel like I'm getting green underneath here on the arm, and it was orange. So I was going to build it up slowly, going from dark red to light red to orange to yellow. Still feel like it's a bit green. So I'm going to try that dry brush trick.
Yeah, dry brush white, and then that gives you like a new palette almost.
Yeah, I airbrushed the white, and then it bled onto all my other surfaces. That's why I'm repainting half of this gold now.
Anybody else want a undead pirate lady now?
I can make that happen.
Don't say that too loud, or Terrence will show up and start pimping the Corsairs.
That's true.
I also, though, painted a figure like 3 times because I kept getting yellow on the figure. I kept seeing yellow on the figure where I didn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
It was there was a yellow wall next to me, and it was just a reflection. It was a reflection,
No.
but nothing else
Oh,
picked it up.
no.
But the figure picked it up, and it's like, why does it look yellow? Let me paint this again.
I thought this was gonna be like I found out I had astigmatism in my eye.
Oh,
I had this certain level of colorblind.
I
Yeah.
just found out I was dumb, which is worse.
I mean, in fairness, you do show up to a lot of episodes of Offworld, so there were indications.
Yeah. And if you watch Offworld and this, first of all, you should sleep more. But second, I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday. However, yesterday at work, I wasn't wearing this shirt. I got home because I knew I was going to the shop, and I changed my T-shirt. And I slid in to the house at like 7:55. So, and then I took off my shirt to get in the pool immediately after Offworld. So this shirt is pre-worn, but only 3 hours old.
So it's a YouTube shirt.
Yeah, yes, it's a shop shirt.
Yeah, you made it to all the segments last night.
Segments are wonderful.
Michael says, "Undead pirate lady sounds like my first wife."
You can
Nice.
probably get you one at the Ren Fair.
Probably.
So I just was sponging this piece, and I knocked it off my alligator clip.
I'm going over the dry part right now.
So I put my sponge that I'm using in my mouth so that I could pick it up to put back on the alligator clip, and now I've got silver all over my lips.
Yeah.
I look like one of the guys from Mad Max.
Gasoline, yep.
Yeah.
Or gasoline, there we go.
It's okay to get glitter on yourself at home, but don't get glitter on yourself out and then come home.
Yeah, that shit lasts forever.
I'm preparing to go to Valhalla, so it's all good.
Meanwhile, you look like a huffer, Kmart. So this is a trust the process figure, because right now he looks pretty dumb.
Oh, speaking of trust the process. Oh yeah, what are you working on, Alan? We did pull you up.
So this is a spike ore that I've been playing with, and I'm gonna make him look like he's lava.
Interesting.
But I'm doing this really bright yellow underneath, and then I'll do a really bright orange, and then I will dab black and then like ashen gray on the tips of the spikes and stuff. So
Very
he
cool.
should look like he's glowing from within, which will make everything about his eyes and mouth counter to how I normally do eyes and mouth. So, yeah.
Have you ever used this Mordant Earth?
Yes.
That stuff is awesome. I love it.
Yeah, they do null oil too. That's good stuff.
Yeah, for anybody who hasn't used that Mordant Earth, like you apply it on like pretty heavily, pretty thick, and then it ends up cracking, and it like in the cracks it'll reveal whatever's underneath. So you can like paint something like yellow and orange underneath, put that on top of it, and it'll just have this like black kind of ashy thing on top that has cracks with the like lava stuff underneath of it.
Oh, nice. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's really cool.
More
We had
I'm gonna cut that one
Recon
down.
Rage. Blake jumped in here, says good morning. And then we also had Jesse jump in. So hello, guys.
What's up, guys?
Oh,
Good morning.
And Terrence. Terrence is here as well. So
You said
See, you
pirate,
summoned him.
Alan.
You
yeah,
said you said
Alan said
undead.
his name and he appears.
You said undead pirate lady, and then he showed up.
I think you said his name and he showed up. I don't think I summoned him. Don't put that on me. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Wow. Michael the Vandal is on his third divorce. No
Oh.
more for me after this. They can't even leave a toothbrush, breath mint, and a bus token. That's okay.
I have got to go rinse out my sponge, so I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
Y'all dealt with any scorpions lately?
No, I can't say that I have.
No.
We get them out here, but not in the city.
Kyle,
I
you
would
ever seen a
think
scorpion in Ohio?
If there was a scorpion in Ohio, I'm moving.
Right. Not in San Diego. They're in the outskirts, but not. I live like in downtown San Diego, so no scorpions around here.
I lived in Florida when I was younger, and I was cleaning leaves or something. I don't know, some debris. And I was just scooping up handfuls, and here comes out a couple of scorpions.
In your
In
hands?
Florida, I feel like you're
No,
lucky if it's
not
just
in
a
my
scorpion.
hand. What's that?
In Florida, I feel like you're lucky if it's just a scorpion.
Yeah. Thankfully, though, I never found any in the house or anything like that. So
That's good.
yeah.
Alan, was the scorpions in the pool at nighttime? Is that where you found them?
Oh yeah.
They like to jump in the pool with you at nighttime?
I don't. That was my first pool scorpion. I'll be honest with you. It's I don't normally see them in the pool.
You don't get stuck in the filter or anything like that?
No, like we'll get cicadas in the pool. One of the worst evenings in my pool, somehow fire ants had gotten in the system, so the hot tub pump turned on and just shot angry fire ants at me.
Oh no!
And it is my own pool and hot tub, so when I'm in it, I am al fresco, as they say, and yeah.
Yeah, that's not the time for fire ants.
Dealing with fire ants while you're naked is not good.
No.
Eric Miller popped in. Welcome, sir. He says, I have a question. It's going to sound like I'm joking, but do you guys know someone does exceptional soft goods by commission? I know that Darla does a few pieces, but right now she's in Legion's Con mode. Usually when we get requests for commission type soft goods, we send them to Keon Farley. So that would be probably my first recommendation. If you don't need it before Legion's Con, then you could at least reach out to Darla and see, tell her what you need. But if it's by Legion's Con, I would say probably Keon would be my recommendation. I know Jenny, you used to do some soft goods. Are you still working on stuff?
I've done some, but I've kind of gotten away from sewing a little bit.
Gotcha.
It's very frustrating to me, much like airbrushing has always been in our house. Dealing with my sewing machine is very frustrating for me sometimes. So I'm painting these days.
Yeah, she became a painter. She put it down for a little bit.
Eric says he definitely needs it by Legion's Con, so he'll try Keon. So yeah, that would be my recommendation.
Yeah, me and my sewing machine have a love-hate relationship. Mostly hate.
I will say, whenever someone asks me if they if I know someone, or if I'm willing to take a commission for a exceptional mask,
Mhm.
I will send them to someone else, because
There's some
just
pressure on that.
asking for exceptional work right off the bat, I meet the bar with everything that I do. And that's where my skill level is. Like I'm okay. But yeah, if you want it to be exceptional, I have a list of people who you can go to. I'm not on that list.
You are very good with your output, and not allowing yourself to feel like it's not good enough.
Oh, it's
So,
done enough. Finished
yeah.
is my favorite color.
That is the best color. I agree with that.
Oh, that's finished. That's the best.
Yeah.
If I do this, it could be finished. Let's do that.
I wing it a lot myself. A lot of times, want to make my own patterns for the things, and it only makes sense to me what I'm doing.
It's like I told my daughter that the best option to have on a vehicle is paid off.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
a lot of good
That's
options on a
solid.
vehicle, but paid off is the best.
This guy looks so dumb right now. Because he's yellow and spiky, he looks
Mhm.
like, and he has Jitsu's red like trunks on.
Mhm.
He looks like a villain based off McDonald's French fries. Then at the end of the episode, he'll say, "The real villain is heart disease that you get from French fries."
You're silly.
Tired. Yeah, he kind of looks like French fries sticking up out of a package. This is a process figure, not a skill figure,
Hmm.
because everything's kind of getting the same. So, Curtis, I ordered 100 pins from your pin person.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I did
Yes.
say that you sent me.
Yeah, she does great work, and she's really quick. So
I will say, if anyone sews a lot, get yourself a laser.
a laser?
Yes. Because
Explain as you would a child.
I have a Thunder Nova 62, which is a 62-inch by 50-inch bed size cutting bed. It's the size of a car, but I got it so that I can cut stilt pants on it.
Oh, so you cut all your patterns that way so they're exact.
Yes. Once you
I,
set them up to
I've
cut
done
in the
that
laser,
before, yeah.
it is super awesome.
I did that during the pandemic to make ends meet because my office closed for a while. I was doing masks, so I created my own pattern, and I had a laser cutter at the time. And yeah, I cut thousands of mask pieces, and that way I could line them up and just zip them out. I made
Yeah.
God hundreds of masks.
I cut EVA foam on it. I cut all the fabric for costumes that we do on it. Yeah, pretty good.
That's cool. Laser cutter.
Interesting.
Has anybody used acrylic markers for painting projects?
I tried, and my experience was not good, but I know other people. I think Hayes, he's in the chat, but I think he's used some that he really likes. But yeah, my experience was not good.
I actually use some on the Legion's Lady Shields. The ones that are just kind of random colors.
Mm-hmm.
I used my acrylic markers.
Oh, nice.
And they covered really well.
Which brand were you using?
I don't know. Hand me one of those out there.
I used the AK ones as the ones I tried. I did not like them, but
That's right.
I want to say Hayes might be using the speed paint markers. So
I'm
Ja,
curious about those. Yeah.
Jai Mao is what it says. Where'd you get
okay.
these from?
I got them off of Amazon.
She got these off, and Tristan's been using these, which are Artex acrylic markers. The situation is he did most of his model in this color, and I've never used them before. So not only am I under the gun, I'm now using a new medium to try to do it.
Sounds about right.
So that makes sense.
yeah, Hayes said he's using the speed paint ones. So
Okay.
I have used some of the metallic ones for like rivets and things. Though that works well, but I've not used them for. I've not had success with them for actual painting.
Yeah, I've done them more for rivets and like small details. That's usually like all the ones I have are pretty much metallic colors for that reason.
Yeah.
I used to use them when I was painting 40K orc minis. I would do a base color and then I would use like a bright green, just run over the top of the muscles for highlight.
Mhm.
And that worked fine, but I can't imagine doing it on a much larger scale. But many do.
Well, I guess I'll give my verdict in about a half hour. See how this
Excited to see what you think.
teal lays down.
This is Legion's Lady, so if you cuss a lot, maybe you have to mute yourself. I'm not sure.
Okay. I was already freaked out about scorpions in a pool, and then Alan says scorpions are not swimmers, so when you meet them in the pool, they're angry. That's the only thing worse than a scorpion in a pool is an angry scorpion in a pool.
Nobody needs an angry scorpion in a pool.
Yeah, that's not good.
So we get bees in the pool all the time, and I'll just put my hand under the bee and lift it out of the water, and then normally it'll fly off pretty quick. But if you do that to a scorpion, they're not like, thank you for saving me. They're like, let's stab this thing with our butt.
Isn't there a whole like folk story on that and a frog?
Yep.
I believe there is.
Yeah.
And it's not wrong. It's
No,
good life
it doesn't
advice.
sound like it.
Yeah, we get horse flies over where I'm at in the pool, and I don't like to go in the pool because of them. I
Go.
might be allergic. I might be allergic to them. One bit me, and I was uninsured at the time, so that horse bite lasted for like 3 years. Horsefly bite lasted for like 3 years, and every time I'd scratch it, it would flare back up. So I didn't go in the pool for a long time.
So the trick is horseflies are really afraid of dragonflies because dragonflies eat them. And
Interesting.
we have Hobby Lobby here, and they sell artificial dragonflies for, I don't know, like flower crap, I guess. And if you put some of those out, the horseflies won't come because they think the dragonflies will get them.
Yeah, I seen the dragonfly hat that people wear when they're fishing.
Oh, yep. There are those too.
Yeah. So maybe I'll just wear a hat to the pool from now on.
I did not know such things existed.
Yeah, I didn't either. That one's new.
They do.
Maybe it was a TikTok craft or something, but yeah, I've seen them.
I have to go get a brush for dry brushing.
Curtis, what do you got out there in Missouri? As far as bugs go, what's your go-to bugs?
We don't have a lot of like exotic things. Like it's just normal. The biggest thing is like ants. So yeah, I was talking about it on Off-Road last night. We were having a problem for a little bit with some mice getting into the house, and we filled what we thought was the entry point, but we were still having issues. And we found these things on Amazon that you like plug in the wall that like does some sort of like sonic noise or whatever that you can't hear and your pets can't hear, but I guess it like chases away insects and mice. And for like the last 2 months, I haven't seen an ant, I haven't seen a spider, I haven't seen a mouse, we haven't seen nothing. Like I
Nice.
really didn't think that it was going to work, but it is surprisingly works well.
So we kind of had a little issue with mice as well. And this was a couple years back. I was at home with the kids by myself, and there was a mouse loose. And I found this Hertz frequency on YouTube, just kind of messing around, and I started playing it, and I couldn't hear it. But the kids came in with their hands over their ears.
That's funny.
Saying, "What is that? Turn it off."
See, in a horror movie, that's how you find out that your children have been taken over by mice.
Right?
Eric Miller's in the chat, and he says, "This is the year the Ducks took over. We don't have a pool anymore. The Ducks have a pool."
No.
They say that it's having a kid in your pool is about the same as having 5 dogs who are in and out of your pool as far as cleanliness, and having 1 duck in your pool is about the same as having 3 kids in your pool. Because ducks are what we call indiscriminate poopers.
All right, paint marker time.
Can I just say that dry brushing is the sexiest technique ever?
It's definitely the most fun way to paint, in my opinion.
It's so
and
like
reward,
magic.
like immediately rewarding.
It's so
Yes.
fast and good. I've switched over from Spikor to a Gorilla Troll that I've been working on, and just the dry brush is making me so happy.
You know, I've never heard anybody say the term gorilla troll, but if somebody were to tell me who do you think said it, it would definitely be Alan.
Well, you're correct.
might just do that later. I might put that in the off-world group chat and say somebody today on Mod Squad said Gorilla Troll. Who do you think it was? Do a poll, see what they think.
I want you to know that I've yet to turn a troll into Beastman.
It's just a matter of time.
See, I
And
think that
Brontis already starts out orange. Like, what are you doing? Come on.
I think that Beastman has that. I'm more likely to turn one into a shadow beast, which is what Beastman controls a lot of.
Hold on. Eric Miller, following up on your comment, Alan says, that's true. And we have 26 ducks right now. That's some math I'm not up to doing.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of ducks.
I don't think I'd get in the pool either.
It's like 80 kids. Oh, that's crazy.
The chlorine he would have to use.
Yeah.
Just drain it. Just start over.
Yep. If I had scorpions in my pool, though, I'd be pouring gasoline and lighting it on fire like that. Nope. Done.
Burn the pool, burn the water.
Yep.
I think that actually might be effective because I think the gas would float and then you could just light that top layer on fire, which would take out the scorpions. I don't think you would suck any fuel into your pumps.
If anybody tests this theory, I want video.
It reminds me of in Teen Wolf where he's like doing the play and his line in the play is burn the fields, and when you're done with that, burn the house.
I don't remember lines from Teen Wolf.
I'm sure Jenny's got a few.
I didn't either until I just thought of that. And then that's when the director tells him he needs to wolf out, wolf up, whatever it is he does. They don't want to see him. They want to see the wolf.
Yeah.
Do you get that often, Alan, that people don't want to see you? They want to see the big hairy guy on rollerblades.
Well, that used to be a bit of the case, but I had a character named Carl who I stopped doing because people liked it too much and he was a terrible person. And I didn't want to be associated with it. So I stopped doing it.
Didn't you make the character?
Oh, yeah.
So you made him a terrible person and then rejected him.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I didn't want people to associate me with that.
See you in the grocery store.
To a degree, yes.
Were you able to recognize your face?
Yes.
Okay.
See, that was the problem.
Yeah.
Was that the character that you were when you met Shannon?
Oh no. No,
Oh,
okay. when I met Shannon, I was a 8-foot tall gargoyle with a 17-foot wingspan.
And she looked at that and she said,
"You are beautiful."
I love that.
I didn't know it, but as a kid, she kind of had a crush. There was a TV movie called Gargoyles,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
she really thought that gargoyle in there was pretty fine, and I kind of looked like that. So
What was his name? Goliath?
no, not the cartoon. There was a TV movie
Oh,
called
okay.
Gargoyles, where gargoyles attack like a desert town or something.
We've got Shannon in the chat.
Hey, it's my wife.
She says he was smoking hot with a bunch of exclamation points. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, she loves me, but she has problems.
Sometimes that helps.
Oh, that's great.
All right. So, thoughts on this on this marker. So
Yeah.
you cannot get in cracks. So I will use a wash in these cracks to hide that, but they're not. It's not like a fine tip brush that'll actually use the hairs to get down into those
The
cracks.
one that I use has 2 different tips on it.
Yeah, well, this one right here, yeah. So like this down in here, I can't get down in. Now maybe I could like empty it out into a paint tray and then dip in there to get that. But yeah. So that's my first critique on these markers is you can't get into the cracks.
And that's why I like them for Warhammer minis, because I was just wanting to hit the surface with that lighter color, and they worked good for that.
So highlights would be great, yeah, for something small like that.
Yeah, but you can push some of it out and then use a brush to get into those fine areas. I've had to do that before to try to match color, and it's been pretty successful.
Let me talk to Hayes for a second here. When I say that my wife has mental problems, what I mean is only because she loves me. Like, that's her problem. That's the only one that she has.
Well, a lot of us love you, but she does say you are smoking hot with a bunch of exclamation points. That is a little, yeah.
She could do a lot better for herself, but I'm so glad she's settling for me.
Yeah, there's a lot of us in that boat. We've actually got a support group.
I'm so punching above my weight class when it comes to marriage.
I absolutely love when you guys come out here for Trans World. Like, you guys together are awesome.
She's the best. She keeps me alive, which is not easy.
Yeah, especially when you got swimming scorpions.
Yeah, it's not like I'm, trying to off myself, but I do make a lot of poor choices. When I dry brush Mythic Legion's trolls, I realize what a bad sculptor I am because of all the details that pop up in this.
Not only that, but those are sculpts that they did like 8 years ago.
Before ZBrush.
Yeah, their stuff now is way better.
I don't know, man. This troll's pretty good. Just the skin details, crazy.
Yeah, at that point they were still doing what is the wax called?
I think it's just the P.
Paraffin?
Maybe. Is that what they do did the sculpting in?
I don't know if it's that.
It's some sort of wax or something that they used. That was like running. For some reason, they were like not making it anymore. Something they had to buy a whole bunch of it, and then they were like, "Well, they're not making that anymore. We better switch to digital."
Was that the reason? Because I never heard that part. I just heard
that was one of the main reasons. Yeah, was because they had, I guess their supplier that they were going through, they found out that they were stopping carrying the whatever they were modeling with, and they bought up everything that they had. They bought up their whole supply, and they're like, "Well, this is only going to last so long. Maybe we should try this digital stuff." So, and that was history.
Spikor, you go dry. This is what I'm working on now.
Let me embiggen you. Nice. That's a cool awesome head. I love those forearms too.
Thanks.
Very cool.
some jerk got paint on my table, and now I transferred it to my Gorilla Troll.
Man, what a jerk.
Who would do a thing like that?
Somebody broke into my studio and painted all my projects poorly.
All right. Well, I have got to jump off because I do actually have work this morning. I'll have to join you sometime when I don't.
That totally works. You want to show us where you're at? What you got?
Yeah. So we've got the head, pretty good start
That
there.
looks cool.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I don't know what that is, but I would take orders from it.
it. Highly recommend this stuff. It's the Halo Pink Gold from Lumiere. So it's an acrylic, but it's for fabric. So it actually will flex a little bit better.
Oh, very cool.
But that's giving that iridescent kind of reddish pinkish to the gold.
Can you do me a favor? I had added you to our YouTube chat. When you get a chance, can you just like take a picture of that and post it in there?
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be awesome.
Will do.
Awesome. Well, that looks
All
great.
right. Yeah,
Can we see
this
the
is far
torso?
from done. Yeah, far from done, but got a little.
That's awesome.
Got a good start on it.
Very cool. Yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome.
I have these excellent paint brushes from some guy.
Oh yeah,
that works out really well. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear he's a hack. So
yeah, I'm a big fan of the set. So
awesome. Well, thank you for joining. We appreciate you popping in.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'll definitely do it again sometime.
All
Nice to meet
Have a
you.
good one.
All right, nice meeting you too.
Bye.
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 See, folks, this is fun. You should join us too. That was mostly for Darla. She's failed us twice today. She didn't join the mod squad, and she didn't save Alan from the Scorpions. So
that's true. Okay. Troll, you go over there.
I wonder if I'll be able to get her to play Dungeons and Dragons when that new World of Warcraft version comes out.
Maybe.
She does love World of Warcraft, so.
What I was doing in the pool last night was we did a camp.
PG show.
That's right. We did a campaign where monster hunters from the Monster Museum were hunting monsters. Now we're going to do a campaign that I'm not the DM of. Chris is the DM of, and it's going to be our haunted house characters going out and doing things. So I have made my haunt character a goblin sorcerer, and I've never played any kind of magic user before. So I'm learning how magic works. I'm learning about slots and sorcery points and about spells.
Very cool.
I've always been a go hit stuff kind of player, so this will be different.
That's how Curtis rolls.
Hit me with a "You Make Me Sad" from Holy Grail. Nice.
Oh, I am pulsing in a weird way, aren't I, Michael? Okay.
You're pulsing?
Yeah, my camera had a heartbeat on it. Oh, it's still doing it.
Yeah, that interesting.
It looks like I'm at a rave. Exactly.
That is interesting.
I changed my camera from standard definition to full high definition.
Mhm.
that
Yeah, it's blue.
that fixed the pulsing.
There you go.
Okay.
I did not put the glaze on
I'm gonna turn up Carlo and Jenny so I can hear their conversation.
So I told her, I said, we have to whisper or they're going to hear everything.
Just for the record, we can hear everything.
Yeah, Tristan told her to put glaze in this thing and like it wasn't covered. I was like, that's because you put the glaze in
I'm
it.
just repeating his process, what he did. But actually the color that I was talking about, the drum portion,
Mhm.
I did not put the glaze in. It was just still hard to cover. The blue is
Yeah.
hard to cover.
So we have one more blue. I might just spray that not blue so you can cover it better. Spray it.
Well, yeah, because of
Clear.
I don't know how many of these I have to paint, but it's gonna take
You
me
got 6.
hours.
Yeah, you got 6 drums to paint, so I don't know. We're under the gun. When I see things taking too long, I get itchy.
Now, is the stuff that you're working on today, will that also be at StatueCon or just the one that you
Yeah.
already finished?
Yeah, it's supposed to be there.
Gotcha.
So he had it completely finished. Well, he had the figure completely finished. And then we looked at it, and I felt like and I think he agreed with me, or maybe I talked him out of it, but since the character he painted was dark because it was in a storm, but he was surrounded by lightning, my thought was you lost the character in the lightning. So the lightning was more the focus, and obviously it's a statue convention. You're looking at the character and not so much the storm. So the storm on the base is supposed to be darker than the character, but it was flip-flopped for whatever reason, how he laid it down. So now we have to darken the base and brighten the character. In the process, we had to call in the big guns over here, Jenny, to help paint some drums because there are so many. We actually have 2 parts that need reprinted now because I dropped it last night. So, we always paint with, or we always print with this anti-impact resin that's flexible, and we started using that because of these Onis that we did, and the horns would snap left and right. So we moved on to that, and we haven't had a snap on the horns. So I was looking at Tristan. I said, we should do these heads. Actually, both heads kind of need reprinted a little bit, but I said we should do these heads out of anti-impact because it's more flexy. But we didn't want that on the character's body because, we didn't want the model to sag, because we've had a couple models we've done that have sagged over time.
Well, but didn't you guys use the fast resin?
Yeah, so we got this other resin fast because we need to get it done quick, but it seems to be the most brittle resin that I've dealt with. So yeah, all these pieces are done in fast resin, which for me is not something I want to do again. But we had no choice because we had 2 models to print up in 2 weeks. So
See, this whole process that you were just explaining about the lighting and darkening the one and bright, all of that, Alan would have looked at and said, good enough, move on to the next project. So
believe me, Alan, I had you in the back of my mind. The skin texture on the girl that I botched last week, I wanted to go back in and do it, and I definitely had Alan ringing in the back of my head. Good enough. That's my favorite color.
Yeah, get her done.
So that's why the girl's done, and we're on to this next.
It adds depth to the character if they've got a skin disease.
How did that process work with the the washes, the red, blue, and yellow washes and stuff for the skin?
Yeah, I think that if I had more time and maybe 2 or 3 more projects down the road, it would look great. So what I ended up doing was I had it, and with doing that process, you're simulating the capillary, the veins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like it was getting there. It was just too splotchy, and I was running out of time. So that's when the decision made. So I basically thinned down the base, flesh, the base coat,
Mhm.
and sprayed that over top. And eventually, I probably just brought it back to the original base and covered up all that stuff. But in the future, there's a couple steps that I didn't do exactly
Mhm.
how they do it. So I, instead of adding the blue layer, the resin was already blue. So I tried to use the blue tone from the resin to not have to add that blue wash step, and I think that was a mistake. So
Gotcha.
yeah, down the road, I'm gonna give it another go. But and then there's like 4 or 5 different ways to do flesh tones on models that are like system of layers in order like that. Some people zenithal it and then do a magenta base tone to capture the red, and that's if they're not trying to do the the actual skin to look like skin, like realistic skin, almost like a cartoon look to it. So that could be a direction I go down the road.
I've done the zenithal and then the yellow and red patches before you go over it. Have you seen that method?
Yeah. So I was kind of trying that last week unsuccessfully, but without the zenithal. So, down the road, we'll see how it goes.
And I do get razzed about, finished is my favorite color, but I'm a very firm believer that finished is better than perfect because you can work on something for years and it's not perfect and you haven't gotten one thing done yet. I'd rather get 10 things done that are good.
Great is the enemy of good.
Yeah. Finished is better than perfect because perfect you're chasing.
I think I'm gonna cut this waste piece.
That's why I like deadlines.
Yeah, this actually got extended. Our deadline was Wednesday, so that's why mine was done on Wednesday. But the rest of it had issues. So actually, mine's not really done. I'm supposed to print up a pirate ship wheel. I've got the wheel printed up. Actually, I'll show you guys. I got the wheel printed up, but now I have to connect it to the base. So I need to print that second piece.
You know what they say. It's all about the base.
Here we go. This is I don't know if you can see it. This is huge. This is 10 inches.
Wow.
It's like a sewer lid.
Yeah. You can actually hang it up on the wall. And
that looks bigger than 10 inches, but I'm just going to trust you.
Well, with the handle parts, it's 13.
Oh,
so
okay.
They stick out.
Do they stick out 3 inches?
They're about 1.5 inches long a piece. So if you're measuring from one end to the other.
Wow.
So I have to I have to connect that to the other thing. And that print right there took 24 hours. So still running out of time for that.
I have a orange Giga printer that, it's got a 40-inch by 40-inch by 50 something print size.
Yeah.
But I haven't put it together yet because we've been too busy in the shop. So it's just
awesome.
It's sitting on a pallet and I'm like, that sure will be cool. And when it's up and running, it'll make projects faster, but not right now.
Yeah, we could have used that for this base that he's got going. He had to print the other base that he's using in like 6 sections and magnetize it all together. And it would have been nice to have a Giga printer for sure.
Yeah, that's my first FDM, but I don't want to mess around with it.
Oh, I went with the bamboo because everybody says it's just set it and go. There's no fiddling. There's no fiddling with it.
I've heard that they just don't make a big enough bamboo to print full-size figures.
Yeah. like life-size figures?
Yeah, my life is weird. Yeah.
Like, you gotta need a lathe to get a 8-foot figure. Actually, I've seen people print those in parts and glue them together right up your
Yeah.
alley.
I'll do waist down and then waist up is what I'll do.
Okay. That will be cool.
I own a cryptid museum. Like that's one of my businesses, and I want to be able to make figures for it in a different way so that I can franchise the museum and do different cities.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
So this is a thing that I got at Curtis's suggestion. Put paint in.
Fidget popper.
I haven't used it yet, but it is sitting here while I mix my paint on this piece of foam.
It's really good for washes and contrast and stuff. So that's what I use it mostly for.
Need to put it closer to me so I don't forget. Okay, I have to go find a sponge so I can sponge on the black on this guy.
Sponge on sounds like something that somebody would shout with a really bad superpower.
Yeah.
Actually, the red's covering the blue really well.
That's
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm not gonna have to do as many coats.
I have to go prime something real quick, so I will be right back.
Yeah, we primed something. I have primer down there. Let me go prime these other ones. So you have 2 more to do. If I prime these other 2.
Does it matter what color you prime it underneath? Because you use blue.
Yeah, you might be right. Do we think yeah. Never mind, I'm not gonna ask that question.
I love that as I sat down and put my headphones back on, I heard, I'm not going to ask that question.
Well, she's putting red over a blue, a very vibrant blue, and she has 3 drums that's been painted the same way. We have 3 more to paint. If I try to cover that blue with a gray primer or a black primer, I'm wondering if the color is going to change it too much, and we shouldn't do that. It's because they won't match.
Well,
Isn't one already painted?
It is. No, it is. Yeah. Ooh, it is painted. Yes. It's a spray paint. He's spray painting this color blue, and she's trying to bring it to red. So my thought is maybe just leave it.
The red is not the hard thing. The hard thing was the lighter drum color to cover the blue.
Yeah.
I
think she's
the
gonna.
red is covering.
I think she's gonna be basing these white tops on these drums for all day.
I think you're dry brushing white on there first is all.
Okay.
But that's how I solve many color problems. Dry brush white, start over. Clean slate.
Yeah. Well, if it's the color's close enough to white, so I think if she dry brushes it, it'll give her the grab for the rest of the paint to grab onto.
And you're not having to match a Pantone or anything, right?
No. I can put a wash over top all of it.
People kind of like purple. Just go for it. Call it finished.
I know a couple guys that do.
Yeah.
I just went downstairs to Prime, and I saw Darla playing World of Warcraft. I said, "Oh, hey, there's Darla." She said, "Do you recognize me after being squished under the bus?" So, yep. Certainly do.
See, I haven't really interacted with Darla, but I really like theoretical secondhand Darla that I get from Curtis.
She's awesome.
Darla's a sweetie.
Plus, she puts up with me, and that's the best part.
Oh yeah, I just went for that. This is terrible.
What'd you do?
Well, I'm just sponging black on this guy now. Let's take him apart a little bit. This is a very useful tray because it holds this guy's arms. So, have any of you seen advertisements for the new movie Wicker?
I seen still shots of it.
That's all I've seen too.
All right. It is not the movie that I thought it was based off of what he looks like. So you owe it to yourself at some point to watch the trailer and be as surprised and weirded out as I was.
Does it look better from the trailer than the still shots?
It depends on what you're into, I guess.
For you, did you think it was better?
No, it's not a must watch at this point. The visual effects look cool.
Is it a remake of Wicker Man?
No, no.
A movie.
Boy, apparently he is. This is Legion's ladies, so I can't say that word. He's a marital aid.
Oh,
yes, yeah. That's his purpose. And
interesting.
The trailer has like sex noise throughout.
I thought you said Marmalade. I'm trying to figure out what that is. What is Marmalade?
It's like an orange jam, kind of. No. Yeah, no. Marital aid. And yeah, his name should be Phil Doe. Yeah, that I was like, whoa, what a weird move for this.
I thought it was some sort of horror movie.
That's what I was hoping for. And in a way it is.
Yeah.
Jetty says, "What did I walk into?"
Yeah. Hey, pull over for a second and watch that trailer. There's some bold choices in it, which I like.
Tanya's on the car ride. Say, "Stop talking about this on my show."
No, that's what she gets for abandoning us and taking Stacy with her.
Where
I mean,
are
they talk about romancy books, so
That's true. They do talk about smut all the time.
this is like that. You just can't read it. I wonder if I hate this.
I say that about my projects all the time.
I'm figuring it out. This is, well,
I think earlier Darla was saying that about me. Alrighty. I got about 9 minutes left, so be wrapping
we're
it
being
up.
timed.
Darla and I have a movie to get to, so.
Oh, you going to go
Thanks to
see
Alan.
Pete? You going to go see Pete Spiderman?
Yes. Yes.
Sweet. It's only stalking up until the Stockholm syndrome kicks in, and then it's a relationship.
There you go.
Isn't that kidnapping?
A forced relationship?
Well, see, if Stockholm syndrome kicks in and then they like you, it still counts. That's how I think it went with my wife and me. I just kept showing up. She had no choice.
Doesn't sound like it took much to get her into you. It sounded like it was pretty much at first sight.
See, I was in costume at that point, but
Yeah.
then it took like a year before I learned where she lived, because I knew immediately, hey, that's my wife, and she was not aware. And one of the worst things that you can do is tell someone that. You have to let them figure it out naturally over time. Yeah.
You couldn't just tell her on the spot, hey, you're my wife?
Nope. No, it doesn't work that good.
That's what Jenny did to me. Except for, I'm not the wife. She's giving me a look.
You're like, hey, that's my
You
husband.
knew what I was thinking.
I knew what she was thinking. She moved her kid across country after dating me for like a month and a half.
Away from you or to you? You didn't specify.
Look, it was a bold move, but it ended up working out pretty good.
That's the opposite of Stockholm syndrome.
Well, listen, I kind of did when I
messed up my details. Shit.
I lived in Orlando when me and Shannon met, but I was working at a haunt in Texas for haunt season, for part of haunt season. And then after haunt season ended, I moved back to Orlando, and I was making a dinosaur for Jurassic Park World at Universal.
Mm-hmm.
And in January, from talking on the phone and emailing back and forth with her, I'm like, I'm moving. This is it, because I need that's my wife, and I got to get over there. And I moved in January from Orlando to Texas in order to pursue this relationship.
Speaking of your wife, she says he's crazy. I had his entire background checked on the sly.
Yeah.
And if that's not love, folks, I don't know what is.
So this is coming along.
Oh yeah, I'm liking that. Me and Big and you. Yeah, that's looking good.
French fries.
Yeah, there's someone burned the French fries.
I think I'm at a good stopping point, so go ahead and start cleaning my brushes. Alan, that is where you take your brush that has paint on it and you get the paint out of it and you get it prepared for the next time that you're going to use them.
See, I just do the Bob Ross method of you beat the devil out of it, and then it's kind of ready for next time.
Yeah, last night at 3 o'clock in the morning, I had to clean out 3 airbrushes, and that was the worst thing in the world to do after being up for 25, 30 hours.
What do you use?
Well, I just have water. I do have an airbrush cleaner. I use this thing. I've seen this on the painting shows.
Yeah.
And I just run water through it, and then
Can
I
you
just
show that? Can you show that again, Carlo? I've been big.
yeah. I got my mom in my hand. So this is just like a pot, and you unscrew it, and all your dirty water's in there. But you just stick the airbrush in, like
shoot it in there. Gotcha.
Yeah, and working out pretty good. And, they've had it for a while. I never got it. I always saw it, and then somebody finally convinced me. It's also doubles as an airbrush holder, so I'm not setting them on.
When I'm
sketchy
cleaning my airbrush, I use carburetor cleaner, and that works
okay.
really well. But then run alcohol through it after, because carburetor cleaner is not good for your O-rings.
Right. Yeah, I've always been afraid of that. Putting different things through it. I've definitely ran alcohol through it before.
Carburetor is made to get gunky stuff off of fiddly metal bits.
Okay.
And an airbrush is made of fiddly metal bits, and paint is gunky stuff. So it works pretty good. If it's a water-based paint, which, a lot of this is windshield washer fluid, like the orange stuff, the anti-bug stuff.
Yeah.
Is really good because it is meant to get sticky organic bits off of smooth surfaces.
Cool.
Alan is a plethora of knowledge here.
I do a lot of airbrush makeup and airbrush prop work.
Yeah. Curtis thinks it's the devil still. I don't know how he feels these days.
I use it. I've got one. I don't use it often, but I do use it occasionally.
You got to come to the airbrushing lab. Fiddle with it more.
I mean, most of my painting is done on live streams, which is not very good for airbrushing because of the noise. So therefore I don't do much airbrushing.
I think a pss, 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 pretty pleasing. If you have
it's more the the motor in the background.
Oh yes, you put that in another room.
Well, the question is do you have a silent compressor, Curtis, or are you using like a big old one? Because I use the.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's like huge, but it's big enough.
Yeah, we've got a few from. Jenny bought me one for, was it my birthday or Father's Day? It only kicks on while you're spraying now. So
yeah,
like
same with mine.
Okay.
Well,
yeah, that one's a little bit louder than my silent compressor that I got at like Hobby Lobby or wherever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So that there are different kinds. But for years I used the garage compressor at like 3 o'clock in the morning in my apartment complex. And when that thing kicked on, I mean, it's like a shop compressor. So the whole house would vibrate. And it was like, we're about to get kicked out of this apartment.
Well, even if it wasn't for the sound, like trying to set up a camera while you're like to see what you're airbrushing, and then also having like your protective gear and stuff on, like doesn't make for good hosting of a YouTube show.
Fair
So
enough. Fair enough.
yeah, it's not the best.
Well,
But
your guys'
if I am ever painting and not live streaming, then yes, I will occasionally bust it out. So,
well, does your air compressor have a reservoir tank, or is it just running off of whenever you pull the trigger?
reservoir tank.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and start showing my stuff. So here is the torso that I was working on. I've got the cod piece because you gotta have that. And then a bunch of these parts that are, some that are silver and some that are black.
What is that figure going to be when he grows up?
He is going to be something like this figure that has no relation to any particular person that might sue me. So,
got it.
Yeah. Which is going to have this goblin head, which resembles no particular person that might sue me.
Got it.
Yeah. All right, we'll go to Kyle next. Kyle, what you got?
I did some coloring on the gun, did the yellow on the hose, silver on the hose, and then I did the green on the torso on the backside. I started off with a green oxide from Pro Acryl, and then I took, where's my other one? I just had it. Anyway, I took yellow green and I washed it out, and it's, yeah, you can kind of see the base color
coming together nicely. I really like that.
Yeah, so I might go over it with a brown wash just to kind of like dull it down a little bit, but I could almost leave it like that and it would be perfectly fine.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Carlo and Jenny, what do you guys got?
All right, so I made these gold. I made these gold. They were like a gunmetal, and then I kind of faded this a little bit more here to blend it. So it was just a lot of gold today. Jenny's got her drum nice and
like that.
flat, nice and flat. This piece she's holding is going to be transparent, so I have to go to the game store and try to find some transparent yellow because Tristan printed the whole thing in clear so that those spikes could look like electric. So
yeah, that's cool. All right, over to Alan.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Let me just put his head on real quick. He is not done, but this is where I got on this guy.
That's looking really cool.
Sweet.
Which so far
Nice.
I'm pretty happy with it. I'm more and more trusting of the process. And then I got this guy dry brushed. And this is my head sculpt. And the forearms are they're obviously hand sculpted.
That's some really nice dry brushing.
Dry brushing just makes you look like you know what you're doing.
Are you going to leave it like that, or are you going to paint it?
Oh, I'm painting them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna paint them. I'm actually gonna apply some hair too. So, yeah.
Very cool. All right. Let's see. Next on the agenda for me, I'm going to the movies with Darla. So we're gonna go see Spider-Man, and then tonight got PGG. Tomorrow I'll be back for the customizing studio. If anybody wants to do some more painting tomorrow, that is 1 p.m. Eastern over on the Art by Ackerman channel. And then tomorrow night, shooting the shelf, we've got Brian Borgman, who works for Four Horsemen Studios. He's working on the role-playing game, so that'll be a fun conversation. This past week I was traveling, so I do have a travel toy video coming, which I've already spoiled because this was my travel toy. But that'll be dropping for members of the channel on Monday. For everybody else on Tuesday, I will have episode 3 of Curtis Reads dropping Wednesday for members and Thursday for everybody else. And then I will see if I can get to an exploded review of the Malignancy Goblins. I'm excited to get into those. So that's everything that I've got. Kyle, what you got going on?
I'm going to go see Spider-Man probably right after this also.
Very
And
cool.
Other than that, I'm just going to be painting.
Cool. Carlo, you guys will be at StatueCon next weekend, right?
Next weekend, yeah.
Very cool.
And hopefully we'll get everything painted.
Nice. And then what do you got, like a month or so till Motu Fest?
Yeah, and we got those same stuff we brought to CarverCon. We're going to start printing some more of that pretty much after we finish printing these last couple pieces. So we're going to have more mine carts and tracking staffs and stuff like that.
Beautiful. Freaks Figures is in the chat, says he got all 25 bottoms of the pants cut and 5 waistbands tightened. Had a great time watching while he worked on them. So thank you for joining us. And Alan, what you got going on this week?
So tonight I'll be on the Clubhouse. Tomorrow I'm going to go fishing for dinosaurs. That's always fun. And
You're going to have to break that one down for us.
alligator gar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dinosaurs.
That's what I
Okay.
go fishing for. Yeah. So fun. But yeah, I'm off this weekend and that's pretty magical.
Very cool. All right, folks. Well, I think that'll do it. Thank you for tuning in to Mod Squad. Thank you to Salty Painter and Jenny for jumping in, so it wasn't all dudes this time.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And once again, we'll be back tomorrow for Customizing Studio. If anybody wants to paint, if anybody wants to be added to our YouTube chat group, let us know. And don't forget, if you join us in the month of August, the first 3 people, Mod Squad or Customizing Studio, if it is your first time ever painting, you will be getting a care package, including a set of brushes, a sculpt or 2, and a figure. So if you've never picked up a paintbrush before and you're ready to start, August is a great month to do it. We still have 3 spots open, so jump in and get your care package. And until next time, folks, keep creating.